Do we exist in a virtual reality? The simulation theory, then concept of living in a virtual world, has been explored in science fiction for decades. However, what if the concept isn't merely a sci-fi fantasy? What if an intelligent civilization actually constructed the virtual world in which we are now living? According to the simulation hypothesis, our reality could perhaps be a simulation. A simulation produced by a technologically advanced civilization using computers. The popularity of hypotheses recently years as a result of the rapid increase in technology and the growing possibility of developing virtual worlds that are lifelike. Although it is hard to show beyond a reasonable doubt that we live in a virtual world, there are certain arguments that do. The idea of simulation. Let's look at it. 1. The Fermi paradox. The Fermi paradox is a contradiction between the high probability of the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations and the lack of evidence for or contact with such civilizations. If the universe is teeming with intelligent life, as many scientists believe, why haven't we found any evidence of it? One possible explanation for the Fermi paradox is that advanced civilizations eventually create realistic simulations of their own reality. The simulated beings within those simulations might be unaware that they are living in a virtual world and may have no idea that their creators exist outside the simulation. 2. The universe's limitations. The speed of light, the size of particles, and the amount of energy that may be collected are just a few examples of the constraints on the universe. Due to these restrictions, it's difficult to reproduce some parts of reality, like the motion of each and every atom in the universe. There would probably be restrictions on the precision and detail if we were living in a virtual environment. The simulation's size. Some researchers that these limitations might be experienced as flaws or contradictions in our reality. 3. The physics laws. The fundamentals of physics govern our world. Reality, nevertheless, a few scientists have indicated that these regulations could be created by simulation. For instance, if live in a virtual world where the rules of there may be hard-coded physics in the simulation to establish a steady and consistent environment. 4. Quantum mechanics. A subfield of physics is quantum mechanics. That is concerned with how subatomic particles behave. The fundamental idea of quantum mechanics is that until they are discovered, particles can exist in several states at once. According to some scientists, this principle might be a simulation's proof. They suggest that, similar to how a computer game only displays the area of the world that the player is actively interacting with, the universe is only represented in detail when it is observed. In double-slit experiment, atoms are behaved like wave and make multiple line on page, but when being observed, they act like particle and make 2 line on page. Here's the question: how they know that they are being observed? In simulation, that the computer process only what the observer is seeing. In reality, those are behaved like that. 5. Spirituality and supernatural things. According to some conspiracy theories, supernatural beings like ghosts and gods are the higher dimensional beings who stimulates our world around some barriers. And déjà vu, supernatural, sightings, haunted area is just some bugs and glitches in this world. Scientists say there are around 12 dimensions in the world and we in just limited to 3rd dimension. Conclusion. The simulation theory is an intriguing, very interesting concept. Although there is no concrete proof that we are inhabiting a virtual world, the reasons put out by the hypothesis proponents are most definitely engaging. In the end, whether or not we are living in a virtual world may be impossible to determine. However, the possibility raises some interesting questions about the nature of reality and our place within it.